What if your spouse told you, I won't let you get divorced unless you pay my taxes or give me your house? Sounds outrageous, right? Well, that's exactly what Cardi B says is happening in her divorce from Offset. But here's the big question. Can someone actually hold your divorce hostage in New York? According to public reports, Cardi B has claimed Offset is refusing to finalize their divorce unless she agrees to cover his tax bill and transfer certain property. Now, we don't know every detail behind the scenes, but this raises an important legal issue that a lot of people, not just celebrities, face during divorce negotiations. So in New York, here's how it works. Divorce agreements are contracts. That means spouses can negotiate property division, support, and debt responsibility. But those agreements must be fair, voluntarily entered into, and ultimately approved by the court. So, if one spouse tries to condition signing a settlement agreement on something extreme like pay my separate debts or I won't sign, the court doesn't have to enforce it. Judges in New York can throw out agreements made under duress, coercion, or if they're unconscionable, meaning shockingly unfair. And here's the kicker in New York. This state has no-fault divorce. That means if one spouse drags their feet, the other can still go to trial and ask the court to grant the divorce and decide the financial issues. Nobody can block the divorce forever. So imagine this is in your own case. Your spouse says, I'll only sign the divorce if you give me the house or take on all the debt, something like that. In New York, you don't have to cave to that pressure. Instead, your steps are document those demands in writing. Have your attorney present them to the judge as evidence of coercion and push forward in your case because the court can decide property division and support with or without the other spouse's cooperation. But here's the danger. Too many people give in just to quote unquote get it over with. Later, they regret signing away property rights or taking on debt that wasn't theirs in the first place. But once a judge approves the settlement, it then becomes very difficult to undo that in New York unless you prove fraud or extreme unfairness. So while Cardi B's story makes headlines, the lesson applies to anyone divorcing in New York. No one can truly hold your divorce hostage, not a celebrity, not your spouse, not anyone. If you feel pressure to sign something unfair, speak with a divorce attorney immediately before making a move. My name is David Bliven, Bronx and Westchester divorce attorney. If you've got questions about divorce negotiations or what's fair in New York, give my office a call. I'm here to help. Check out my blog for more. You'll find it at blivenlaw.net/blog.